Hey, Alison Crow here, and I have just a quick few minutes. Um, Soulies. Soulies is my live coaching membership program. It is now 5 years old. We've been going for 5 years. And honestly, Soulies started out really as a sales and marketing school, like teaching you how to do life and biz. And I've evolved, and Soulies has evolved. We still cover life and business talks. Conversations today. We had a really thick conversation about sales, but I wanted to update you if you've been in Soulies before, if you've never been in Soulies before, or if you're a quiet watcher in Soulies. We are really working in alignment with my core values because as a coach, that's how I work. And you may have seen me post pictures of these, the doing, right? So that you can have what you want to have. And I'm a business owner. I've been a business owner for 17 years. And I am a life coach who helps business owners. You also get the benefit of me knowing about business strategy. Most of the work we're doing is on our being. And the reason we do that is because in all the years of coaching clients on doing the thing, it's never this that's the problem. Never. It's always this that needs some love. It's always the being. It's always the being, the identity, the beliefs, the energy, the mindset, the self-leadership, the resilience, the courage, the willingness to be uncomfortable, the willingness to make decisions, the willingness to do boring. That was a big conversation we talked about today. I'm one of the things I'm known for is saying that don't build a business on dopamine hits, especially if you're a middle-aged lady. That will fuck you up. Be willing to do the boring, mundane. That's what creates magnificence long-term. We also talk about managing doubt and fear with compassion, the nervous system, all the deep inner work. And we have a group of, there are 50 members right now, and there are about 15 that show up regularly. And they are allowed to bring up any conversation they want to on the calls. We have live coaching calls on Mondays and live coaching calls on Thursdays. And occasionally, upon my whim, I'll bring a class. Sometimes I bring a business class. Sometimes I bring a class from an expert outside of the group. Sometimes I ask experts in the group. I asked one of my one-year members how many of the other clients she's worked with since she came in the room. She said 10 at least. She shows up regularly. And today there's somebody, one of my quiet watchers, she used to show up regularly, but she's been busy out there doing her work. And, it's one thing to be in a community and watch from the sidelines, but it's a whole nother to show up and engage and connect, because not only do we do live coaching and group coaching, and there's opportunity to buy one-on-one coaching, but also there is connection with people in the room. We talked today about sales, and we talked about, like one of my clients was asking a question about call to action. And there are certain things in that make her feel out of alignment. And I said, just make it conversational. Like, what if it's conversational? And I tell you what, Soulies is, it's a room that I want to be in. I created the room that I wanted to be in as a client, and I give that to my clients. And so while the membership started out as a school for life and business, we took that school word out, and it is a connection and deep inner work with the occasional strategy container for experienced business owners. And if you haven't joined it, I would love for you to give it a try. It's a month-to-month container. There is no long-term. It's a monthly membership. And if you try it for a month and don't like it, sayonara. Most of my members have been in 1, 2, some 3, some 4, and some are starting their 5th year. I'm not the best person to teach you the how-to, but I am the best person to hold your heart and hold the burdens that come up as you navigate this thing called life and business. There's nobody better than me. And so if you haven't been a member before and want to know more, I can point you to a webpage, or if you'd like to connect, we can hop on a call. If you're a current member and you're a quiet watcher, I want to encourage you to come back into the room. You don't have to come for every call, but I want to encourage you to come to at least 2 calls a month, if not 1 a week. And if you're a former member, we're totally different. We're just doing different things because we have become different things in Soulies. And I would love to maybe have you let us know what's up in your world and see if it's a refit for those of you who have kind of moved on or felt completion. I love you. I'm going to hop on a coaching call. If you have any questions, send me a message and we can talk. I'd love to have you as a member of Soulful Success, Soulies for short.